10 minutes early because I couldn't wait. I think you can still tell by my voice that I'm really, really tired. I woke up half an hour ago, so that is fun. That is great. Um, since hold on, since I'll be streaming Doki Doki again, I put the trigger warnings and content warnings back on the screen, both here and the other. Also, this time I did not forget to change the notification and the title. Hold on, I'm gonna tweet this. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna just. Oh my God! Hold on. We have 22 followers. Oh God! Someone followed while I was offline. Okay. Thank you. Uh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Anyways. Uh. I'm used to not eating breakfast because usually I wake up around like 12 p.m. But nowadays I wake up early. So yeah. So so my plan is going to be after the first death, uh since it's difficult to make me so sick with gore that I'll throw up in uh after the first death, in the first break it's going to be a food break because I'm not that hungry at the moment, but I know I will be later. So the first break after the first death will be a food break, uh, which we're getting way too close to, and I'm scared. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna start this yet. I just forgot to do this. I forgot to do this before the stream. So I'm gonna add a picture that will cover up the deaths. I'm gonna use one of Venti. Hopefully one of, hold on, I'm gonna have to change how like the size of the icons. So because I don't want to use a fan art when I don't know the artist of. Okay, I'm gonna use. Okay, we're gonna use this from the Genshin manga to cover up the death, every death. Okay, this will be our censor picture. This will censor everything. Hiya. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. I forgot to put a censor picture into OBS for when the deaths are happening. I'm not gonna start yet. I need to just mentally prepare for it. So I'm just using one of Venti from the Genshin manga. I have a feeling I still have a morning voice, but I don't know about that. I woke up half an hour ago, so. Oh my God. I don't even know if I'll be able. I'm so fucking tired. I don't know if I'll be able to even do like the different voices for the girls that I did yesterday. Oh my God. I should have waited for longer before I started the stream. Okay. I forgot that I have to start up the game. Okay, I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna start up the game. And I'll probably start playing. Because to be honest, it's better to get over it quickly. It's better to get over it quickly. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I love the music. I love the music and everything. It's just full of death. Okay, alright. I'm not sure how far I am from the deaths, but I am pretty sure I'm getting very close to it. Okay. I wasn't gonna play yet, but like, I'm tired. I just wanna get over this. I just wanna get over this so I can continue. So I can continue making my actual PNG with my final design. Which, if everything goes well, I will use that in my stream tomorrow. Okay. All right. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the book in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. I really shouldn't have started this like right after I woke up. I'm suffering. I'm living the consequences of my actions right now. Okay. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. I can barely even read, what the fuck? In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. I mean, she has pink hair. Everyone with pink hair has good taste. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Hold on, I'm gonna read. Wait, no, what? No, I meant drink! What the fuck? I meant drink, I'm gonna drink. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped a book into my bag. I'm gonna start with Monika this time. Hi again, Liz. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Alright, it's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I guess that means you're not as much a fan of Yuri's poems then? I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems. That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism, or Sayuri's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? No, not that it's a contest or anything. Is there a car outside again? Yes. Fucking hate this. Okay. I was just curious, that's all. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, how long is this? Okay, not that long. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony. What? What is that word? Hold on. What the fuck is that word? Hold on. Okay, so cacophony, no idea how to pronounce it. A harsh, discordant mixture of sounds. Oh, okay. Hi, hello. Okay, hi. Yeah, oh, hold on, you're a first time chatter? Hi, welcome. Alright, okay, I'm gonna continue reading. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating waveform. Oh, violent, creating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a tour. Why are there so many words I can't pronounce? Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Oh, hold on. I need to drink. Hold on. Hi again. Oh my god. For a moment I thought my voice was like going away. That's not good in this frame. Okay. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Oh my god, my voice definitely doesn't work that well with the higher voices today. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing. Oh my god, hold on. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, okay, I'm back. I ate some honey, so hopefully that helped. Alright. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Okay, that definitely, in my opinion, that helped. From how I hear it, it helped a bit. Okay. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling or conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh my god, she's starting it! She's starting it now! Fuck off! I'm not ready for fourth wall breaking, fuck you! Okay, that was another car outside. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? And that's my advice for today. She's starting the fourth wall breaking too early for me. It's 11 in the morning, Monika, please. Thanks for listening. Okay, I ended up. Oh wow, I went way too high with the voice this time. That was more like what I used for Sayuri yesterday. I'm gonna go with Yuri. Hold on, I'm gonna drink again because yesterday hi, hello, another first time chatter. Hey, welcome. I'm gonna quickly drink again because yesterday for Yuri I used like a breathy voice and I want to do that, but I need to drink so I won't ruin my voice. Right, so the two girls I'll constantly drink before reading their lines are Yuri and Natsuki, because they are the ones that I gave the voices that just makes me lightheaded and just ruins my voice forever. Okay. um, are you still mad at me? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this isn't what Monika wants, but it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayuri. Yuri, please, it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. I'm gonna go with Sayori. I'm leaving Natsuki for last this time because I'm not sure if I can do the voice I did for her yesterday. Oh, I like this one, Liz. It has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. Then I'd rather just hear it. Oh god, hold on. 2 people follow me. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you for following me. Okay, okay. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Liz. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's just so airheaded. But it's cute. Okay. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean. Oh god. I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Liz. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god. What? What? I need to drink for this. Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingling, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle... Fucking cars! I hate them. I hate it when cars go by because I don't know how much it's audible on the stream. Okay. And I put it in a bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more battles. Deeper and deeper my finger goes, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time has elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends to look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Ugh, holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write this, the best poem ever? Hello, the Animo Archon has blessed you, my friend. How are you today? Oh my god. Hi, hello. I'm good, thank you. What about you? Oh my god, a reference to Venti. This is perfect. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Tired cosplaying Venti, and yes, a Venti reference. I do this to everyone. That's perfect. Oh, I love Venti. He's my favorite from Genshin. He's my most favorite from Genshin. So this was just like the best coincidence ever, I swear. Also, I have a I cosplayed Venti too before. I mean, it's been a while since I cosplayed him, but I did cosplay him too. Oh, by the way, thank you for following. Okay, it even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Yeah, I did. I did. I cosplayed Venti, Ibuki from Danganronpa, and Mabel from Gravity Falls. I also did a really bad closet cosplay video, but it ended up being way too bad, so yeah, we don't talk about that. I really hope my Venti reference made you better today. Yes, it did! Venti is like my everything. Hold on. Like, even the picture I put into OBS to use as a sensor for that is Venti. Even the sensor picture I'm gonna be using is Venti. Okay, oh yeah, I'm gonna continue. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Uh, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, I need to drink because this voice is gonna be the most difficult. Alright, I had to just make sure I can do the voice. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad?
No, it's not.
Hold on. Okay, hold on, one moment.
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be better at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy yours writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you.
Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
The rat-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey Liz, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over it a second time, her smile not fading from her face. I see. At first I just thought you liked her writing style. But you wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? Not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Liz? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about this? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey,
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monika?
Of course I did. Of course, I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
But Liz wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Oh, okay, well, I think Liz is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind.
Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really planned on keeping it.
Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Not gonna try to do. Okay, the voice completely changed by the end. Okay, not gonna read this in the voice I picked for her. You know what I heard? Oh, Amy likes spiders. Okay, good for Amy. Good for Amy. I don't like them. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Hold on. Oh my god. That's... Okay. Alright, Natsuki. I need to drink again.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they are not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay?
Uh, well, thanks for being honest.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay?
Alright, I will. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something Hi, hello. I have something extra planned today. Oh my god, I accidentally escaped. Okay. I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monika. We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they are coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for people to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks weird worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright! Oh, thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh god, the foreshadowing! Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monika slips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next.
Aw, Yuri! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden!
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... I'm gonna go prep for my stream. Good luck with the rest of your stream. Bye. 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 Good luck. Good luck to you as well. Have fun. Bye. Bye. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it. Oh, you can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transfer into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she that word with a perfect timing. Okay, I'm gonna save this and take a break from the game. So let's take a break from the game. Hold on. Because yeah. This has been going for an hour now. Okay, also I'm nervous about getting to the death. So, yeah. Oh my god, we're at 25 followers. We're halfway. Oh my god, we're halfway to 50. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Hold on one moment. Okay, so, is that a car? That was a car. That is a car. Okay. I love this game so much, but at the same time, it's just that like the two death scenes. It makes me nervous. I haven't played this in I haven't got to the death parts in years. So yeah. So my laptop is like getting a bit hot. Okay, today it's definitely hotter than yesterday. Okay. Alright, yeah. But I still really love the game. I really love it. It's fun. Oh, hold on one moment. I'll be back in a moment. Oh, okay. I'm back. Uh, our address always gets confused with someone else's address. So, like, yeah. Okay. Anyways, okay. How's everyone today? How's everyone doing? I really don't want to get to the death parts. That's just, ah, it makes me nervous. It makes me so nervous. Okay. Okay, one moment. It's a really fun game. I'm just really nervous about it, to be honest. Like, I really am scared of the death part. It's making me so nervous. But I love the game and I want to finish it. So yeah. I wish I wasn't this nervous about it, but like, it can be helped. It can be helped. Okay, where's my laptop? Hold on. One moment. Okay. It's getting better than it was. Still don't have a cooling pad thing for it, so that's great. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the game. I did close the game. I always I I close the game when I'm taking a break, so my laptop can like take a break with me. Like, yeah. Okay. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna move my iPad a bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, the poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she. Okay, I can't pronounce that word and I've already read it. Okay. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed within her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she be bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to plot for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the Okay, I forgot to drink. Okay, alright, so looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see.
Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Liz liked it. Hold on. One moment. Sorry, something was irritating my throat a bit. Even Liz liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Wouldn't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
That was horrible. Now who's next? Natsuki?
Hmm. Don't make me go before Liz. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Liz lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki? It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Something is still irritating my throat. This is horrible. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again.
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you will be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's the if it's the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Liz. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Natsuki has to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot there. Oh god. Well, let's see. I'm sorry, I would walk home with Natsuki. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of them make my heart pound? I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Isn't she so cute and fun to be around?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know.
Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, Bubbles? Fuck you, Sayori. Pink. Okay, dance. Bitch! Boop. Hop. Come. Fuck you, milk. Okay, games. Sun. Okay, I get it, Sayori. You like these words. Leave me alone. Kitty. What the fuck? Marshmallow. Okay. Kawaii. Okay. Smile. Okay. Silly. Bitch! I'm trying to write this for Natsuki. Rainbow. Giggle. That was horrible. I was trying to write for Natsuki. What's wrong with Sayori? Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super. Hi! Hey! Hello! Oh my god. You kind of surprised me. I didn't expect you to be here today. Hold on, I'm stretching. Okay. Alright. uh, and I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I need to drink. I need to drink for this. Alright.
I can't wait for the festival. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Okay, that was not the voice I did earlier. That's shit. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
I always come, but I just look. Oh, okay, all right. Okay. You sound a bit like Cyril all of a sudden.
Monika, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monika.
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Why is she doing this again? Why is she breaking the fourth wall early? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are! Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course! Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Liz, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Liz. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Uh, or are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Liz. Me? How on earth? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know. Uh, she's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Liz. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I don't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika.
Hey, you!
I look up to see Natsuki next to me.
Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not like I'm worried. I was just...
Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She partially mumbles that last line. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayuri, that's all. Sayuri? Thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh.
Natsuki exhales.
Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. Oh,
I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it will be a lot better, a lot more obvious.
Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands.
She she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Uh, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so
I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already.
yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. I'm gonna go with Monika first. Hi, Liz. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. I was trying to write it for Natsuki. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's certainly unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows that I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of which amount to nothing. Three is meaning. Three no, there is no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. So I'm gonna save again and do another break. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a break because I'm just. So I'll be back soon. Alright, okay, I'm back. So, I'm gonna quickly reopen the game. Okay. Okay, load the game. Here it is. Okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answer. Hold on. One moment. Okay. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. Oh my god. She's doing it again! You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they will want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, I'm gonna go with Yuri next. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Oh god. Okay. Natsuki next.
Let's see.
You're certainly enthusiastic today.
Of course! You know I like your writing.
I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before.
Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. And just because you happen to be a good writer, that's such a dumb thing to get jealous about.
Natsuki,
What?
you're not very confident about your writing, are you?
What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right?
It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too.
Right? Liz, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this.
Natsuki.
Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute, just like you, Natsuki"? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want...
Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I looked down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it.
Don't read it.
Before I can pick it up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk.
It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay?
But I want to read it.
Why?
Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more immature than hers. And Sayuri, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a little more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clenches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arm and set her poem on the table.
You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now.
Okay, I will. Okay. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thought in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you learn to love yourself again. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. It felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic, and have us both write about it or whatever.
I see. I don't really have much to contribute here, since I didn't actually read Yuri's poem.
You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic than trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of a metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice.
Okay, now time for Sayori. Okay, hold on. I'm stretching. Alright. Okay.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Liz.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Oh god. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Huh?
That curious expression comes from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need oh. Okay. Okay, my laptop is being loud again. Hold on. Hold on one moment. It's actually like the laptop itself is actually a lot cooler than I expected. It's just the fan that like started going really loud. Oh, okay, that's the wrong one. That's the one. Okay, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
Oh, that was horrible. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can. Okay. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Liz. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could also help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Liz may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he might be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're just making excuses for Liz to...
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, one of the jump scares is about to happen. Please tell me it's not. Oh my god. Okay, no, it just did not want to work for a moment. Oh god, that scared me. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Liz to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though.
Jeez, Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Liz, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I'm gonna go with Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Just a minute ago, you were saying that.
That's because... never mind, okay?
Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Oh my god. That's depressing. That's good. Oh shit, that was okay. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad.
So that's everything, right?
Oh god, oh god, oh god, it's not like okay. Sometimes it doesn't let me, for some reason now it doesn't let me use the keyboard sometimes. What the hell?
Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except the performance is going to be awesome.
I don't think that really counts. What about you, Liz? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking.
Natsuki starts pouting too. Oh god, hiccups. Hold on. Alright, okay. Okay, let's continue.
It's not that big of a deal or anything.
Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a bit underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look!
Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging words. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah!
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that?
Hmm.
Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kinda strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone else. That I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety is shooting through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging number to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different person on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often. I'm gonna quickly save. Not taking a break, just saving, because I realized I really should do that. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. Oh god, hold on, I'm just gonna put on the sensor just to be sure. But I'm not sure, because I'm not sure if this is when it will happen or not. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh god, okay. Oh, that really just made my anxiety go up a lot. Oh god, it's not that yet. It's not. Hi, Liz. I sit down in her room. Sari forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. Hold on. Oh, I need to drink. That made me so anxious. I got a bit lightheaded when I realized that it's not happening yet. Oh my god. That scared me. Like I know what's the sign of her unaliving, and that's why I was like, because that black screen will be the same thing when she's unaliving herself. So I was just worried that that's happening already. Okay, there's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has already changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sari had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sari stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally got to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sari smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Liz. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayuri, I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Liz. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Liz? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done something I could support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make everyone every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Liz. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bet being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Hi, hello. Hey, welcome. Oh my god, that's Paiman. Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you for following. I just noticed. Thank you. Okay, but then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my head. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Liz. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick moment to talk about this properly because okay. So, just to talk about mental health. So this is going to be a very serious talk right now. Hold on, okay. So, this is a very serious topic and I just really want to talk about it for a moment. So I completely understand how Sayuri feels. I've been where she is right now. So, hold on. What exactly did she say? Okay, so the line, the only thing that could have helped me is if everything could be like it always was. Yeah. Before this, can I... Oh, sure. Of course. Go ahead. Ask anything you want. Okay. It's not gonna talk about my mental health, just mental health in general. In case there are people watching who might feel the same way as her. What is the difference between CV and TV? Trigger warning. Okay, content warning. Content warning is mainly for the content. For example, okay. Okay. So, content warning is more like for things that are like very niche when it comes to triggering people. For example, I probably should have put obsessiveness under content warning, and just like how vomiting is under content warning instead of trigger warning. Meanwhile, stuff like suicide, gore, and mention of abuse are under trigger warning, because those can be very triggering to a lot of people, not just people who have been through it. Meanwhile, content warning is mainly for things that are not exact, they are more of a niche, I guess, and more of things like that could affect people, like glitching and flashing light. Is yeah, it's a bit difficult to understand. Wait, no, I mean it's a bit difficult to explain. Like once you can understand it, it's easy, but like explaining it is the difficult part. Okay. Oh yeah. So so I'm just gonna talk a bit about Sayori's mental health. So I'm pretty sure there's at least one person watching that feels the same way as Sayori does. Uh, and this is more of like to people who haven't come to the realization that it's okay to feel that way, because it really is. There's nothing wrong with mental health. The moment she said the only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. Uh, that's a line that basically everyone understands. Once people find out you have mental health issues, nothing is the same. Everything is so much different, and sometimes that's the thing that makes it difficult for people to continue looking like everything is fine. Once people know things aren't that good, you just can't really like keep it a secret anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I love that this game is a horror game, but at the same time, I love that it properly dips into mental health, because I actually love talking about this topic. I love talking about this topic a lot. Uh, uh, so yeah. So explaining how she feels, explaining how Sayori feels. I'm just scrolling back to others. Uh, ah. Okay. So. Okay. Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Yeah, a lot of people with mental health issues tend to think it's a waste when people help them. Uh, when it's really not. So no, I just really also I know I'm getting close to like the part where Sayori unalives herself. I know I already said that word before, but like I try to avoid saying it. That's why I keep saying unalive. Like I will say it every once in a while, but I try to avoid it as much as possible. So yeah, but okay. I actually had a good point to this topic, but then I just but then it just completely went out of my head as soon as it was about talking about it. Hold on. You don't know. Okay. Hold on. I'm just looking for other stuff to. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Yeah. When people help others with mental health issues, the person having depression or any other mental health issues, it usually feels relieving, but at the same time it feels just so bad, because they're helping, but what if that helping will be useless in the future? Because what if things will go downhills again? uh, okay, others. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. A lot of people with mental health issues try to make others happy. Like in my from my point of view, it's like if I can make myself happy, then might as well make others happy. So that's basically, this is more like just like cleaning up everything. Like this game really did well going into mental health stuff. It really did great on it. I did not remember this whole part because, as I said, the last time I played through it without skipping the whole thing just to scare my cousin was when I was 14. So I don't remember a lot of the things, but this is one thing I didn't remember. But looking at it again, it's great that they went into it. The devs went into it, and they made it so well. They explained it so well from Sayori's point of view. Uh, like they both show what it feels like to have these issues, and also show what it feels like having someone in your life with these issues. And they really did it well. I just really love it when a game goes into mental health stuff. Okay, I really want off topic there, so I'm just gonna go back to the game. Okay. Alright. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. And that's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Liz. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Liz. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Liz, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arm around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Liz. The only thing I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, ah, it's what I want. I promise. I I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sari wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her, whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No! Don't! Please don't! If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along? Do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Uh, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. I was playing on my cousin's Switch when I got on this moment. I just started crying, and my mom was like, "Why are you crying on something like that?" Oh my god. Oh no. Yeah, it's it's difficult for not gonna lie, this is gonna sound kind of insensitive, but it's difficult for me to cry at a lot of like sad scenes and stuff. Like, unless it includes a character that I absolutely love. It's rare if I cry myself at something. Um, one I'm trying to think of something that like. Okay, one thing I tend to sometimes cry. Like one movie I tend to sometimes cry at, even if it doesn't have like any comfort characters in it, is definitely, definitely Encanto. That makes me cry all the time. Like I don't have comfort characters in Encanto. That's why it kind of surprises me that I always cry at it. But yeah, but like unless it includes a character, like when it comes to real life, I cry easily. But when it comes to fictional stuff, unless it's a character that's like very very important to me, it's rare if I cry. It's rare if I cry. So yeah. Uh, okay, I'm gonna continue. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in.
Sup?
Hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarkly like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's get to the kitchen.
What? What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Liz?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I don't know why, but your accent looks like towards accent toward. Hold on. I don't know who toward is. Okay. I have no idea who toward is. I'm sorry. Okay. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh. This is ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimated you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with this. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it.
Is a character from a cartoon called Edward. Oh, okay. I think I heard about Edward once, but I'm not completely sure. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, I definitely heard about this, but I never watched it or anything. Like, I knew it existed, but like didn't give it much attention. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna continue.
I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are you getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
Well, I think the fan base is very toxic after all. I mean, every fandom has a toxic part to it, so yeah, every fandom has that one very toxic part. So I'm not surprised that it has a toxic fan base too. Like, for example, the Paimon emote, like Genshin fan base is just also can be very toxic. So yeah. Although, like, not the whole fandom is usually toxic for most things, it's easy to find the toxic people in every fandom, so okay.
What?
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! No, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Oh my god. Why did I have to read that sentence? I did not want to know that. What the hell? Okay. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki,
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
I should apologize.
Huh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Oh my god, why is this the topic right now?
How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey, was that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get started already.
You get all sad when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Liz.
Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her back so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Liz, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That doesn't look pretty cool.
See?
Hold on, was it that doesn't or that does? Oh, that does look pretty cool.
It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end, if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
I'm gonna quickly drink, just a moment. I think Doki Doki is like the best horror underrated game, and when I say underrated is because now it's very underrated, but in the past I think it was more known. Yeah, in the past it was like basically a lot of like the whole internet was obsessed with it when it like came out, like I think 2017 or 2018. I think it was 2017, but I'm gonna Google it. Hold on. Yeah, 2017, when it like first came out in 2017, everyone was obsessed with it, and it's an amazing game. But then it just people just like kind of stopped caring about it, and now it's very underrated. And I definitely agree with you. Oh my god, I would love it if more people would like play it again. Like I would love to see people play it more again. It definitely deserves a lot more attention. It's just such a good game. Especially when you go into the game without even knowing it's a horror game. Oh my god. I think when I first played, I didn't even know it was a horror game. All I knew is like it's supposed to be a bit scary, but I was like, nah. What could like a dating sim be scary about? So I was like playing, and then I watched more content as I was playing, and I was like, oh shit, oh fuck, this really is horror. It's just such a good game. It really is. Okay, like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Uh, yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. Yeah, good parcel of the streamers I follow played Doki Doki. Okay. Oh yeah, also, I feel like the main character really isn't like doing the icing correctly. I don't remember if he did it correctly, but I have a feeling he did not. If it's still if it's not working, then he did not do the icing correctly. I'm sorry. Okay, it'll just take a little longer.
And geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
Yeah, like with icing, you just have to go full force on it. Otherwise, it will either take ages or not work at all. So yeah, same if you're trying to like do the, I think it was meringue. Yeah, meringue with like, instead of an electric mixer, you use like a whisk. You have to really go hard on it for a long time to work. Otherwise, it just won't work out at all. Okay. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and puffs it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
To be honest, neither of them should do that. That's not hygienic. Like, okay, sure, it's for like a school festival thing, but that's not very hygienic. That's not really what you're supposed to. Even if you're just doing it for others, you really should not go around sticking your finger into the icing and tasting it. Like, you should just get a clean spoon, scoop a little out of the icing, taste it like that, then put the now dirty spoon into the sink. Because it's just, you really should not just stick your fingers into it and try it like that. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got it on my face.
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Stop!
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing.
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Liz, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Oh my god, I can't speak. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Okay. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh goodness. This is why you don't play while you're baking something. You might accidentally burn down the kitchen. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder! You left the dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
That smells so good!
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look!
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever.
Oh, I see. That gives me an idea actually.
Huh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid.
Hi, hello. Hi. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hold on, I'm just stretching. Okay. All right.
But that's actually a really cute idea. So
Maybe I'm getting it from you. I'm gonna quickly drink. I keep forgetting that I have to constantly drink to continue doing the high pitched voice without any trouble. So maybe I'm getting it from you.
what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well,
Natsuki's voice trails off.
same with you.
Uh? Did you say something?
Nothing? Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now. I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayuri is the exact opposite of that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere...
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
Liz, I I thought you only cared about getting this done. Uh, I'm I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here for longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki, standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to get dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I've felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Uh, hi Liz. Sorry. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Liz. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so.
Oh, really?
Too bad. Yeah, well. I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't need any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such a good friend. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling like this? Why am I feeling this way, Liz? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Liz. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just...
Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it makes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sarah looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Liz. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this for myself. Liz, I like you so much that I want to die.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Girl! Girl, what?
That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh god. Oh god. Why is this game making me breaking her heart and breaking her heart. Like, she'll die anyways. Why do I have to pick? She's gonna die anyways. Why do I have to pick? Oh my god. This moment is so sad. I know. Oh my god. I'm not good at picking. I'm not good at picking. I'm very indecisive. By the way, thank you for following. Don't know how to say. I don't know how to say your username. Anyways, the person who just followed. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm so sorry, Sayori. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayuri forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is that what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayuri!
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone is. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayuri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Okay, I can't make a good crying sound there. Clutching her head with both hands, oh, that was a scream, not crying. Okay, well, I cannot scream because of the neighbors. So, clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayuri! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayuri through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will come to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayuri will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Oh my god. Okay, this is the day. This is the day. This is the day it's happening. Oh no. Okay. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself, carefully stacking 2 trays. Hold on. If these are trays and there's cupcakes on them, how the fuck did this bitch put a tray on the other tray? Like, it would smash the icing on the cupcakes. What? Okay. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, so I can spend time with Sayuri and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Oh my god, I'm terrified. Liz, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Liz. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammered, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like a bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's the best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh, you. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from. That was a motorcycle. It's different from the ones she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. A lot of times. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Liz? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so... well, alright. Let's try not to take too long, okay? Oh god, oh god, oh god, here it's coming. Oh god, this is not good. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs. And what I want to give her... I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Okay. Okay, deep breath. It's gonna be okay. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Okay, and it's time to put up my sensor picture. Sorry. So that's gonna stay there for a while. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? I know, right? I'm gonna just quickly do a save. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Okay, hold on, I need a moment. I need a moment before I continue this. I felt this is so bad. Yes, I just need a moment. I'm gonna drink just for a moment. I am not ready for this. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, alright. Okay, I'm gonna make this just a bit bigger to make sure it will actually cover up. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on under my overlay. Okay. Just to make sure it actually properly covers up Sayori in the next moment. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I got one of my plushies to comfort me in this situation. Okay, I gently open the door. So, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, don't know how much that covered it up. So I'm gonna make it the whole screen. I'm gonna make it the whole thing. Because it was more on the side than I expected. I'm gonna reopen the game. It was more on the side than I expected, so I just closed it immediately. I closed it immediately. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. This music is just killing me. Oh no. Oh my god. File error character, Sayori character. The file is missing or corrupted. Okay, it restarted it. It restarted it. Hold on. Okay, so I closed it at Sayori is unalive, and then it just restart. It couldn't let me continue. Okay. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is, yeah, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would eavesdrop. Okay, to be honest, it's much better that I closed the window immediately as soon as I saw that she was more on the side. Like, hold on, I'm gonna use this as like, this is going to be Sayori for a moment. So like, I thought she was in the middle, but instead of in the middle, she was more on like the side. So I don't know how much it covered it up, so I just closed it immediately. Closed the whole game immediately to make sure that it's not visible, and it's better that way because I don't think I wanted to see the whole scene of her unalive. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably better if I take a break. If I take a break from this and just end the stream now. I'm still trying to figure out how to read other people's streams. Hold on. Okay, so I think I get how it works. So yeah. So hold on, I'm gonna check if they're still streaming. Okay, they're still streaming. Okay, so I'm gonna end my stream here because I really need a break from this game. And we are going to raid my friend Asra's channel. So how was it? I need to check again. I hope it works. I never done this before. I don't know how exactly this works. Okay. So okay, so yeah, I'm gonna end okay, I'm gonna end my stream. It's gonna end here. It's just this was way too much on me, all the stress and everything. So I'm gonna close the game because I cannot listen to the the music anymore. It's too much. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm ending it now. We're gonna rate Astra's stream. They're amazing. They're playing Stray right now. Is that correct? Yeah, they are. They are still playing Stray. They're finishing the game right now. So yeah. Anyways, it was nice. Bye everyone. I don't know. Hold on. Is this how it works? Is this how it works? I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. Okay. Anyways. Bye everyone. Bye.